About to head into Austin. It's Sunday morning. Picked up a monster for the road. Let's go. So today, because it's so nice in Austin or in the area, I'm gonna go in the city early this morning, and then later in the afternoon I'm gonna train. So it's Sunday morning. It's pretty early. I just ate breakfast, came in here. I'm gonna ride a bike, which I've done before, and it's like a really good time. I park on South Congress, and then I'll ride it across the river into the city, probably get some food, stop at like a food truck or something, and I'll just show you guys around. So from not being in a city or like growing up in city life, the fact that you can just like rent a bike for $8 all day blows my mind. Like coming in here, that's why I love it so much. It's because it's something I'm not used to. It's something I didn't do growing up. Like exploring this kind of place, I absolutely love it. So there's this sign I'm looking for right now. It says "Keep Austin Weird." It's like Austin's like phrase, saying. That's what people say. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail and then another picture for Instagram. Just gotta find it. All right, so far no luck finding the "Keeping Austin Weird" sign. So I'm gonna use this thing right here. I've dismounted the bike and searched for food by foot. So I found this little courtyard right now. I'm just gonna Yelp something, try to find something good. I like trying new restaurants every time I come down here. So I was gonna go to Home Slice, which I've had before and I filmed for you guys, but I would prefer to try something new. I mean, there's so many good places down here, and I'm craving tacos. Found a place, Pueblo Viejo, V-I-E-J-O. It's a mile away, 179 reviews, 4.5 out of 5. Closes in 35 minutes. Gotta find a bike. Alright guys, I ended up getting 2 tacos. After this I'm also going to go to Home Slice to get a few pizzas, or slices of pizza, because I parked on Congress, so Home Slice is on Congress as well. So here are the tacos. I'll have some B-roll in there. The first one is steak, mushrooms, cheese, lettuce, tomato, avocado. And the second one was guacamole, spinach, and then chicken. So each one was $3.90, but they look really good, and they're decent size. So here is the one with the avocado. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so good. Hands down, best tacos I've ever had. They were even better than Torchy's. Everyone always tells me like I only give good ratings for like restaurants and stuff. It's because when I go to bad restaurants, I don't highlight them. I don't tell them or tell you guys about them, because I just don't think it's my business to rate a business bad or rate a restaurant bad or something. I'll tell you the good stuff. I'm just not going to highlight the bad stuff. Alright guys, so I got 2 slices of Home Slice's margarita pizza. So tacos and pizza pre-workout. Headed home. As of right now, my motivation, my drive is higher than it's ever been. But to be completely honest with you guys, my desire to do another bodybuilding competition like decreases by the day. Looking back, it was like one of the best experiences I've ever done. The 16 weeks of prep was a great learning experience in regards to nutrition, training, learning about myself, learning about my body. It was awesome. I mean, I learned so much. But it was a bittersweet moment, because at the end of the day, after the competition was over, I was kind of like, you know, I dieted that long for 5 minutes on stage. And I recommend it to absolutely anyone interested in this lifestyle. But it's not my huge future goal right now. So I want to get as big as possible, I want to get as strong as possible, but I also want to do as much as possible in life. And becoming a natural pro bodybuilder isn't my main goal, and it's not what I'm training for. I'm training just because I love it. I love every part about it. With that said, I'm still going to compete again because I actually enjoy prep. It's it's like an accomplishing feeling. Dieting for 16 plus weeks, it feels good. You have a specific short-term goal, and you can see your body actually change every morning as you look in the mirror. And that's what I enjoy about it. So I'm going to hit shoulders, arms today. It's just a pump day. Today would typically be my day off, but since I have a 4-day weekend, I'm going to capitalize on the days off, then take my real off day when I get back to work. So just some clips from today's training session. Like I've said before, guys, it's been a long time, if ever, that I've ever consciously tried putting on weight, going into a bulk, putting on size, putting on strength. So far, my body is absolutely loving it and enjoying it. I'm sitting around 222, 223 right now. So the weight is going up very slow. I weigh myself every morning, but it's just habit. I'm not weighing myself to make changes dramatically, but just so I can make sure I'm making slow progress and upward progression. Now, I've been incorporating more shoulder work. Typically, my program doesn't really include any direct shoulder days. You just throw them in there whenever I can on a rest day. I use them as active recovery days because for me personally, for my shoulders to really respond, I like to do a lot of volume with moderate weight. I don't like going heavy because it kind of really beats me down and hurts my chest days. And I like to avoid injuries in those kind of movements. So I'll keep a lot of exercises, a lot of volume in these days, higher reps, and I'll throw in some arms as well at the end. But I still see them as an active recovery day because I'm not going heavy, I'm not beating myself down. A question I wanted to address in this video that I get a lot is what my current split is. My split kind of changes, but to tell you the truth, a split is really relative to the individual. I remember when I was younger, like in college, I was always searching what's the best split, what's the secret split that the pros use to get huge. And what I've realized is, there's no magic split. A split is really specific to the person, their experience level, how much volume they can handle, how much frequency they can handle, how well their recovery system, adapts and works. But my split really changes on almost a daily basis. I've really started incorporating auto-regulation into my workouts. It's something I've always been doing, not consciously, but I just, change the workout depending on how I'm feeling. But the last couple of months where I've been aware of this, this new term and implementing it into my programming, I can definitely tell I've been making better gains because of utilizing it correctly. The last meal of the night, I was at H-E-B yesterday. They have these deals all the time. They're like these combos where you buy something, you get something free. So you bought I think it was the beans, and then you get the tuna for free, which is a pretty good deal. So what I'm going to do is tuna black bean burgers. So I'm going to mix 2 of these tuna creation packets. This is the herb and garlic. I'm going to do 1 serving of black beans, 1 egg, a little bit of onion back here just diced up, and then 1 serving of panko breadcrumbs. And I'm just going to throw it all in this Ninja food processor and then cook it right there. The recipe makes 3 of those patties. I'm just gonna have 2, and then just, it's a sandwich. Some bread, some Bolthouse Ranch, a little bit of cheese, and then some salad on there. But today I didn't track macros. There's always at least one day of the week where I don't track. I track the first 2 meals just because it's habit. Typically the first 2 meals are the same anyways on the weekends. So they have been the past 3 days that I've had off. But there's one day where I try to eat enough. I try to stay in the surplus, and I'm satisfied with that. So that wraps up the video, guys. Tomorrow is my last day off, my 4-day weekend, and then back to work. So I hope you guys had a really good weekend. Talk to you guys in the next video.